All right, everyone. Welcome back to another week. Monday analysis. It is now the 4th of September 2023. Just to be run down on Euro USD. It's the first time I've sat down to actually look at it myself. I just know I'm not a big, huge Monday morning trader. I can catch everything else during the week. So I like to let it play out, see what it's going to do. But I'll take a wee look at it today. See where it's going to go for the rest of the week. Now I can already see before I even go any further that I do believe we're going to take out these lows now. Why? Um, all based on this weekly fair value gap, which is now an inverse fair value gap. All right, and there's two of them, by the way. I'm just going to clone it and just show you what I mean. That's what your eyes should be drawn to straight away. These two areas here. All right. So I'm gonna tidy this up a little. We have run down through them. We're spiked up into them, rejected, spiked up into the gain, rejected. This is on the weekly, by the way. Sorry if I didn't say that. And this weekly actually closed beyond it. Okay. So that's what gives me now the indication that there's a good chance that the market is going to come hunting this area here now. Please don't disappear when I put sell side liquidity. Of course you did. Anyway, look, I'll put the ray. I must actually fix that. Alright. So my eye is actually on the sell side liquidity now because really these two candles here, whenever that's pushed through this inverse for a value gap, got a good rejection of it, and again, and through this one also, and it closed beyond that, given it's not that far beyond it, but it still has closed beyond it. So, with that being the basis of what I can see on the weekly, the stronger time frame, everything for me now, even on the daily, is going to start pointing that direction also because this daily has also closed beyond it, right? Again, if I wanted to dick this up a little bit and use the daily inverse fair value gap, we've come up until it, we've pushed down through. Again, this one here, that's high to slow, pushed up into it. Maybe that's the better one to look at because it was a fair value gap until it closed and beyond it. We pushed up in it and again a rejection. Plus, this daily candles for last Friday closed beyond the 50% of this wick. It stabbed into this order block and it hasn't had a mad rejection out of it just yet. Now, I do like the way Monday's opened up. I do like the fact that we're moving bullish because I do like to see these little imbalances. Let me tidy this up a little. Remove this. I do like to see the market come up and close out these little imbalances. What I mean is the Thursday candle's low, all right, and the Monday morning candle's open. It's closing up this price from when it opened till the low of Thursday, all right? So I do like that. I love to see that on Monday because why? Again, Tuesday, 70% of the time, it could end up. Let me just go down to 4 hour. You could end up closing up this price imbalance even on the 4 hour, all right? And bear in mind, we have this inverse fair value gap now. Why? Because this candle closed beyond it. It'd be nice to see it come up on this line on Tuesday, close in half this imbalance or at all, sorry, and then start to break down. That's what I expect, and then expect it to just start humping these lows over here now. As you can see, the sell side liquidity is sitting there now, and that's what I'd like to see it take out. We've already taken out these lows. We have price imbalances here, but again, the higher time frame holds preference and holds power. Monday manipulations, I always like to look at it. It's coming up. Everything just looks short for me right now. It really does. I know people will be saying, this is the confusing part. But funny, this candle broke this candle's high. Yes, it has, okay, but it hasn't closed beyond it and immediately started to break down, right? So the rejections are coming. It just feels like this will just literally manufacture more sell side liquidity in the forms of buyer stops, coming up here. And again, if we just want to tidy up this, for a value gap or inverse for a value gap now, jammed up in it, closed well beyond it, closed beyond the 50% of this wick. Everything for me is pointing short. Now, again, these are predictions, okay? Good predictions because we haven't been off yet at all. But it lets you plan for a trade that'll possibly set up, in the future. And there's not that much news coming out this week, so it's a nice wee week to trade. This week we have all right PMI, all right, decent news there. Obviously interest rate in the Canadian dollar. Initial jobs claims Wednesday and Thursday. Two decent days of news, right? But for me, a good week to trade, and I'd like to see it come down, start attack these. Maybe at least in the 50% of this wick where it did get rejected before, right, on this candle and pushed up. This order block's really important to me. If I seen a candle come at 50% below that, all right, now it hasn't just done that yet and closed, then I'll definitely the rest of the week I'm going to be short, at least till Friday anyway, all right? So that is my prediction. Now, where's it running up into? Let's just move this out of the way. We know this is the imbalance. We have this lovely price void up in here. The markets would make perfect sense to come up into that, maybe into this one. Use your fib, pull from the high to the low, beyond the 50% retracement. Any one of these would interest me for a run up into, hopefully around Tuesday, London session. I would like to see it start breaking down from that point, and then I'd be just immediately starting to aim for these lows to begin with, and so forth and so on. Okay, so that is my weekly prediction on Euro USD. Everything right now, according to, let's just clear these drawings. For me, this candle so important. Push beyond this inverse for a value gap. Push beyond this inverse for a value gap and down, and also on the weekly. All right, it is closed beyond that now. It has already come up, took out a little buy side liquidity here, closed beyond that. It's looking short, at least to these lows. All right, remember there's a little volume imbalance here. That doesn't mean it's never going to visit this again. It absolutely can. Okay, so think short this week, guys. That's my prediction. Wait for the setup. It can, remember, come to the 50% of this wick. Alright, so if I put a little ray on it, I know this isn't perfect. Trading ain't perfect. Alright, that should be the deepest it should go. If it closes beyond that, especially on a daily, then this is kind of the moment where I'm going to sit in my hands and let it wait. But I'm looking for shells. I'm just looking forward to closing that daily imbalance. All right. And especially run up into, there's a price void in the 1 hour, 15 minute. A good area to aim for, to look for the market to start breaking down. It shouldn't break above these highs because for me, this, guys, was all buy side liquidity. All right. It pushed up into that already. It's already taken out buy side liquidity on this lower time frame. So it shouldn't want to go beyond that. If it does, sit in your hands, wait. Let's see what it's going to do. For now, everything for me is sells, all right? So take care, folks. Safe trading. God bless. If you're not in the Discord group, links in the description. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, comment, and let's continue learning. All right. Take care. God bless. Safe trading.